Hi, I'm Sami and welcome back to my channel. This is my knitting podcast and I recently changed my YouTube name to Big Knit Energy because I thought it was kind of a funny joke. And I wanted like a name for my podcast. Just trying to make it a little more legit feeling, I guess. But yeah, so I have a couple whips that I worked on to show you. One of them is a new cast on you haven't seen. I have one finished object and then I have some acquisitions. And it's been a few weeks since I filmed because I had to go out of town for work, which I feel like did affect my knitting time and how much progress I made. But I'll just get into it and show you guys what I have, starting with my finished object. So I have it in my White Rose Fiber Co. Shark Week bag, or Sock Week bag from Sock Week 2021. And this is my finished camisole number 2. It is not blocked because I wanted to show you guys it with the progress keeper still on there. So here it is. I don't know how it looks to you guys. I can't see what I'm filming right now because I was filming on like a $60 like little camcorder type camera where the screen flipped towards me, but I could never get the mic to consistently connect to it. And even when it did, the audio quality was still really terrible. And last week on Vita pointed out that the sound quality was just hard to hear and tell what I was saying. And so I'm filming on my phone this time. I got a little clip to hold the phone and go on the tripod. But I'm using my back camera, so I can't see if this is looking good. So let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. But yeah, this is my camisole number 2. And I knit a size medium. Normally it says a size medium requires, you need 150 grams. So I'm guessing it's somewhere between 100 and 150 that you actually need. But I just decided I have a short torso anyways, so I'll just make it to like below my belly button since I wear a lot of high-waisted jeans or high-waisted pants anyways. So I just used the 100 grams that I got in the March Yarnable box. So this is the label. The colorway was called Shenanigans. Is that right? Yeah, Shenanigans. It's a Plush Shock, the fingering weight one, and 85% superwash merino, and 15% nylon. This was 437 yards for 100 grams. And I started to end it sooner, which I posted a picture of it on my Instagram right before I frogged it, but I think I started the decreases a couple inches sooner the first time because I was afraid I was going to run out of yarn, but it was just going to end up too short in the body and it would have been more like a bralette. Well, I really wanted it more like a camisole. So I knew I was going to have enough yarn, so I ripped back and I knitted a couple more inches on the body before starting the decreases in it and starting the armpits. And I ended up with 6 grams left. So I'm really happy I didn't accidentally run out or something. If I had run out, I think hopefully I would have at least made it close to the top and I would have been able to make the straps just a different color. Since this is speckled, I feel like I could have gone with a green, a blue, or a purple and it would have been cute. But yeah, you can see how stretchy this is. And this is my progress keeper from last time. This one's from the stitch markers from 3 by the Sea Designs. It also came in the March Yarnable box. And just one thing about this that I really like is it's more heavily speckled at the bottom than up here, just because that's how the skein was. The skein. I don't know how to say that word. But I tried this on and I really like the fit of it, so I'm excited to wash and block it. I'm not gonna stretch it or anything when I block it, because I want it to have that kind of like what do you call it? Cinch in type of action. But I also think this is gonna be really cute under my first whip that I'm gonna show you guys. And then like if I make like some open knit fabric like throw over, I think that would be really cute to wear under this. So to use it as a shirt and kind of like an undergarment. That is my only finished object. So I'll be washing and blocking that today now that I've showed it to you guys. Because I did finish it a few days ago. Yeah, maybe like 4 days ago. And then my first whip I have in this ball sack. My boyfriend's dad gave me this tote bag. He said he put a lot of thought into it, and I think it's very funny. So my next whip is for the DRK March to May knit along, and this is my stone crop cardie. So last time I showed you guys this, I was right here on the body. I haven't actually done a lot since last time. This stitch marker is also 3 by the Sea Designs from the March Yarnable box. Yeah, so I just finished up the body and did the body ribbing, and then I started on the first sleeve. I didn't take this one with me when I went out of town because it's just getting kind of big, and I took the camisole and my next whip with me. So I do kind of feel like I'm on Sleeve Island, even though I'm not really. It's just I haven't really been wanting to work on the sleeves. But they do go pretty fast, so I think I'll be able to get the sleeves done quickly once I actually like focus on it. I've been trying to work on it after work. Some days, well, most days this week, now that I'm back. And then once I'm done with the sleeves, I'm going to block it and then steek it. Well, I'm going to reinforce the edges and then steek it, and then do the button band. So I've never steeked anything, so I'm a little nervous but also excited. And this is using the yarns. Let me grab the labels. This is, you guys have probably seen this already. This is using Nest Sport from Magpie Fibers in the colorway Twilight Whisper. This is 100% non-superwash Corriedale, and then that's the main color, and then the contrast color is Spin Cycle yarns dyed in the wool in the colorway Dead Reckoning, and this is a 100% American wool. This one is superwashed, and these are both sport weight. Let's see. So for the main color, I'm currently on the 3rd ball of Nest Sport, or third skein, and I have a lot of that skein left. So I don't think I'm gonna even dig into the 4th one probably, but we'll see. And then this is actually still my first skein of the contrast color, but I'm about to run out, so I have the second one all ready to go here. And so I think I accidentally bought 3 skeins of the contrast color, and I didn't need to. It's just they had a bundle sitting there, and I just was excited and grabbed it when I was at the Spin Cycle store. So I think I'll have over a skein left of that, maybe over a skein left of the main color. So I'll have to think of something to do with it. But yeah, I'm hoping to have this done, or at least have the sleeves done. Probably won't have the whole thing done, like probably won't have the button band done yet, but I want to have the sleeves done by next time, so maybe in a couple weeks. I do have to go out of town again for work, so I don't know, I'd like to have the sleeves done before then. But here's a little close-up. If I can, I'll insert pictures again. I feel like that was just like a way more accurate way to show you guys my projects last time. But moving on to the 3rd whip, which I have in my hobby bag. I actually broke the strap on this. The little clasp, or the over the shoulder strap, the little clasp just like snapped off. So that sucks. I haven't even had this a year, I don't think. So my third whip is a test knit, and this is the Penelope tee. It's worked bottom up, and I'm knitting. Did I tell you guys what size I was knitting on this one? On the, oh, and on my stone crop cardi, I would think I was knitting a size 2, but I think I might have accidentally followed the instructions for a size 3 for like the increases. But I don't actually know. I've just been knitting chart for so long that I can't remember what size I was on. Because you just keep doing the same color work repeats, so I didn't even look at the pattern a lot during most of it. So I don't actually know if I'm size 2 or size 3 or in between. But it fits all right. It's a bigger size. The Illuminate that I knit a size 2, and I think my gauge was a little too tight, and so that sweater's pretty fitted, so it's nice to have. I'd rather have a cardigan that's a little baggy anyways. But back to the Penelope tee. This is my Penelope tee. This is by Julie at Work on Instagram, and I am doing a test knit. I'm knitting, well, I don't need to tell you guys what size and everything. I'll tell you that later once the pattern's like close to coming out or something. But this is the bottom up, and I'm so excited. This pattern's so cute. You can look up Julie at Work on Instagram and you'll see her version, like her first version of it, and it is so stinking cute. And with my colors, it looks kind of like Neapolitan ice cream. I'm hoping with the lighting that it's not washing this pink out, because the pink is like a really subtle variegated pink, so this just reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream. For the yarn, it is a new acquisition because I got it like a day after filming my last episode, and then I cast on with it right away. But the contrast color is some yarn that I dyed myself. It's this variegated like neutral brown color, kind of chocolatey, hence the Neapolitan ice cream. I don't know why my cake's doing that, but yeah. So this is it for the contrast color, and then the main color is right here, and this is from Mace of Skeins. This is the Club Base, which is, oh, here's their label. Mace of Skeins Club Base, which is a fingering, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and this is in the colorway Cupid. And I got this on sale. It was buy 2 get 1, like 75% off or something, because it was a Valentine's Day colorway, and so I think she was trying to clear it out. But this is just so pretty, and I didn't know what I was gonna make with this, and I didn't know what yarn I was gonna do the test knit with. And then when this got here, I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Here's the one I'm already working on. So super pretty. I really like the way it's working up. It's kind of like old school colors for some reason to me. It looks a little vintagey, but also it just looks like ice cream to me. Oh, and then here is the swatch I did. The first swatch, I already unraveled the second swatch to use. I don't like wasting yarn really, but this is the first swatch I did, which I ended up deciding to go with not these color yarns, even though I do like the color combination. The fingering weight yarn I was using was a really light fingering. It was a Shibuya Pebble, and it says it's a light fingering. And this is recycled silk, 48% recycled silk, 36% fine merino, and 16% cashmere, and that's the blue color, the navy color, and that's the color Tar, I think. No, this is the color Graphite. And then the gray in this was Barocco Remix Light, which is, I Let me read the label here. 30% nylon, 27% cotton, 24% acrylic, 10% silk, 9% linen. And this is 100% recycled fibers. And this is a fingering weight, like more of a full fingering weight. And so just, I didn't like how it was looking. So now I have a bunch of the Shibuya Pebble. I think I have, because they're 50-gram skeins, I think I have 200 grams of the graphite color, and then I have 100 grams of a nice gray back there and 150 of a peach. So I kind of think it would be nice to make like a really lightweight, either like throw over type sweater or a cardigan. Let me see. So that's 100, 300, 450 grams of fingering weight. And I want to knit it on a loose gauge so that it's lightweight because, well, it's light fingering, so it would be lightweight anyways. But since I live in California, it would be nice to have like something really light to just throw over. But yeah, anyways, so moving on to acquisitions. I already guys showed you my massive skeins. I got 2 of that Cupid colorway, and then I ordered 1 skein from Jador Fibers. This is a DK weight. I think this is just 100% superwash merino. I don't know why I keep sniffing it, but it doesn't really smell. But this is the colorway Honeydew, and it is just so pretty. I needed to have it. I was not sure what base I was gonna buy it on, so I looked at the pictures of the different bases she had the colorway Honeydew on, and just tried to like decide just based on how the color looked, and so that's why I ended up getting the DK. So for this, I want to make the Ripple Bralette by Jessie Made Designs. Just because I'm into camisoles right now, so I'm going to try to make the body as long as possible on that one also, so I can wear it as a tank top, like with high-waisted pants if I want, or under overalls or something. But I just think this is so pretty, and I want it to stand alone. Oh, I love greens. And then, yeah, I kind of wish I'd got more than 1 skein now, because I would have liked to have, I don't know, I would have honestly liked to have like a whole cardigan or something in this colorway. It's just so beautiful. And she's dropping even more spring colorways right now, and I want to buy all of them. They're so pretty. But yeah, that's from Shannon or Jador Fibers. Next is my Yarnable box. I already opened it up. And it's cute, but like I'm not obsessed with it like I was with the March one. So I'm kind of considering unsubscribing because I already looked at the sneak peek for her May. I already got billed with her May, so I'm getting May, but it's just like I think I would rather save my money and buy things that I want. So like the extras in last month's were nice because they were like stitch markers. But I just don't think, I just don't think that I need all the little extra stuff that comes with these. And then like this colorway, I don't really, like, I like it. It's really pretty, but it's just not something that I'm dying to use. Like the March one, obviously I cast it on and finish it really fast because I was just obsessed. So I think I would rather hold off and just pick my own single skeins. So I'm gonna try to see the sneak peek for June, and then if I don't like it, I'll cancel since it is hard to get into anyways. But moving on to the April Yarnable, it says Mermazing is brought to you by the Mermaid Scales, Seafoam, and Salty Air. So here's the little info card. And then it says extras, we got spa bath salts by Simply Organic Soap, and mine is in lemongrass essential oil. So it's soothing. And then I got a mermaid keychain designed by Yarnable. It's not really my thing. I'm not really into mermaids. I do like the colors though. And then mermaid binder clips designed by Yarnable. And then here's the little mermaid clips, which are really cute, but I just won't use them. So, but moving on to the skein of yarn. This yarn is gorgeous. I love these colors. And I honestly want to make another camisole with it, but I don't know how many camisoles I need. Look how beautiful it is. And also with this one, I would be a little bit nervous about the pooling on a camisole. I don't really care that much about pooling on socks, but just look, I needed to take this off so you can see the lighter parts. Look how pretty it is. Again, it has greens. I love greens. I also like purple a lot, but not usually like this deep or rich purple. So yeah, maybe I should just make socks with this. Maybe not. This is again the Mermazing colorway on the Plush Sock fingering base. It's 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. If you guys have any like single skein suggestions for me with this, maybe I'll just make some socks. I don't know. And then, okay, so next, my beautiful friend Phoenix, who has changed her name from Bee's Knees Handmade Things on, is that what it was? Bee's Knees Handmade Things on Instagram, has changed her name to Crafted by the Fates. And look, she sent me this little hand-dyed mini skein set. She has been dyeing the most beautiful colorways. She really has an eye for color. I don't. But she sent me 5 little 10-gram minis on a 75-25 base. Let me take them out so you guys can see them. I don't know how to show these. But these are so pretty. Let me show you each one up close. This one's like a rich teal, and it has like almost warm brown. Maybe not warm, it just looks warm compared to the teal. But really beautiful variegated yarn. And then this kind of lemon lime color. So pretty, also pretty variegation. And then this really pretty, I don't know what you would call this, almost like a pumpkin or like a burnt orange color. But look, it matches the speckles in Honeydew perfectly. Look how cute those are together. So nice. And then this really pretty rainbow skein. I love this one, and it has some speckles in it. And finally, my favorite one. This one reminds me of the succulents that are like green with the little purple or pink tips on the ends. She said she dyed this one because I told her my favorite colors are pink and green. Look how cute. I honestly, I want so much of this color. I would make all the sweaters in this color. So pretty. So I need to come up with something special to do with these. I kind of want to do something with this one on its own, but I think these three and even this one would look nice together. Or like if I ran out of yarn and needed to use a different color for the straps on my ripper bralette, this one would look really nice. So that's an option. But I was kind of thinking I want to do something with this one by itself, just to kind of let this one shine. So maybe it'll be like cuffs and toes on a pair of socks, but I don't know. It would be cute to do cuffs and toes with this color, and then the heel of the sock pink. Maybe just some white socks or something. We'll see. I'll have to come up with something. And then these would be cool to do some color work or stripies on some socks. But definitely I like these two together. These three. But if I use this one for something else, definitely these two. These three. I don't know. But they're really cute, and her label is really cute. So that's all I have to like physically show you guys this week. Like I said, I am going out of town for work again in maybe like 9 days, 10 days, somewhere around there. So I'm probably gonna cast something else on. I'll take my Penelope Tea by Julie, but I don't want to take my Stone Crop Cardi with me again just because it's so big. So maybe I'll cast on my Ripple Bralette, or maybe I should finally cast on my Ranunculus on my Camellia Fiber Co. Sylvan fingering yarn. I would like to have that to throw over stuff because it just seems like it'll be really comfy and soft. So oh yeah, and that's the pale blue on the bottom corner there that I'm talking about for the ranunculus. And then I have some other ideas. I have some like designs that I kind of want to make myself. And I did buy more yarn, but that one will probably take a while to get here because I paid a really large amount for it to ship from Europe. Probably should have just found something like within the US, but I don't know. Supporting other makers, I guess.